Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits, only temporarily, those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Wagwan family, manners and total respect. It is now 60 degrees in Northern California. One of the warmest days since, and I feel good. Me say Florida boss in the 70s. Say yes, I'm gonna go on. So, people, what can we trust in Jamaica? What can we trust in the Andrew Willis government? And I don't busy if you're labor at our PNP. You know me not care. You're on this platform, I could talk about country. And what Andrew Willis did, people, tell me if it's right. This whole NEPA stuff, the whole Archer stuff, is in the Andrew Willis office, you know? He go like in a here wagwan, but he come out with bright report about job. The unemployment rate is down. You know why Andrew Willis I tell them lie there about unemployment? Because you and I know, say, we got now 4% unemployment rate in Jamaica. You and I know that, right? Now, the reason why I must say that because the Office of Job Creation is under him. If you notice, I did that him sing about economy. I can't see economy, I do nothing. Why am I talking about economy? Because the Office of Economic Growth and Job Creation is under Andrew Willis. Nothing under him now run good people. Now we see which part big boys company spill oil in the rail recovery. And them have the balls we gonna make deal behind my back. But me have some clips from Miss Diane Jackson Miller. Guys, I want to go check out Miss Diane Jackson Miller. She's in the voice of reasoning, you know, a lawman, a bright sister. She explains stuff where even the dunce like me can understand. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So I take a couple clips from our video. She have the full video on her page where she address it. And I want you guys to go and listen to her when they're done. How she address this thing, people. It's bad. Jamaica, how can somebody gamble upon the environment? And do you think this brother didn't know about it? Me I talk about the one brother when I say step down. Do you think Andrew Otis know about it? I'm the scapegoat. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Do you think Andrew Otis know about this? We are either our last life the barn or what? You think the such man know about this? Me I talk about the heart money. Because heart under him and the micromanager. And NEPA, the deal we make. But is it true we not understand clearly? It's we not understand clearly, Wagwan. We have to listen to the professional like Miss Jackson, right? And hear what she have to say. So, let's hear what she have to say, people. Hold on, people, because I was the Virgin was supposed to come on. No, I have to make sure this time, because the last time he was supposed to come on, we have problems. Someone have to make sure. Miller has to say, people. Do you hear me? Can you hear me good? Because she gonna break it down for us. Because that woman can break down stuff, you know. That woman can break down stuff. Make we hear that clip. Listen to this first.
So there's a whole heap going on here. Let's break it down, all right? This all started the 11th of December 2023 when there was an oil spill into the Rio Cobre. This is what NEPA, that's a National Environment and Planning Agency, said in its report, in its chronology of events about the spill. They said that when they investigated on the 12th of December, it was revealed that heavy fuel oil had been released from the boiler house at Jamaica Beverages that's operated by Tradewind Citrus, and that's a company that makes True Juice. An enforcement notice was issued and charges were filed against Tradewinds for breaches of the Wildlife Protection Act for polluting a river containing fish, and the matter was being heard in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Now, I should say that according to NEPA, their enforcement report dated the 23rd of February 2024 said Tradewinds took all necessary steps to address the impact of the oil spill and that they had eliminated any further threat to the environment from the facility. But shock, shock, shock. NEPA comes to court last week and says they came to an agreement with Tradewinds and they're discontinuing the court case. The judge asked for a copy of the agreement. The lawyer said, no, the judge can't see the agreement because it's confidential. Of course, that makes headlines and everybody's saying, oh, what the hell are going on? So did I say I don't know where to start? That's because I still cannot wrap my mind around the idea that our environmental regulator felt they had the authority to enter into any kind of agreement on our behalf, right, on behalf of the citizens of the country, in relation to an environmental protection issue, and then tell me and you say is a secret deal and we can't see it. So enter the Minister of Environment. Well, we call him that. He really isn't the Minister of Environment. Anyway, Matthew Samoda deals with environmental matters, and he gets involved and says a secret deal is to be released, and when we see it, we're shocked.
People are going. So Andrew Otis, what I believe, say him are the boss over this. And him no know. You want to tell me say this a brother? You want to tell me say him sign up everything. I make the deal. I am going to make the deal with a giant company we spew oil in our river. I him make the deal, man. I him say you talk about it's under a manager. Andrew Otis over it. You think the brother gonna make no deal and run it by Andrew Otis? Him come out and say him no know nothing about nothing. But his signature was found upon something. His signature was found on the deal. If say no about nothing, people, the administration, you can't trust them. You can't trust them with Jamaica. You can't trust with environment. You can't trust with water, the air, and the land. Tell if you move them, mama dead, Rastafari, go and left a compound town. This is a clear fact that Andrew Ones must walk 1,000 miles from Maroon Town. Remember that. This is a clear example to show you. This brother has no respect for nothing, people. You see that brother? You see Andrew Ones? He might go on till he find himself in a prison because he can't stop. He can't stop like them set him so. He just cannot stop. You talk about, you look for a third term. You know, big man and the thing, you're already rich already. Bro, what kind of F-ray a car on the name and all them things? Or you expect to go slide with the people them? Gag order everywhere, Andrew Honest. You run the country like say your regular backyard barbecue. Not even patty shop. Because patty shop are run good. You run the country now and weird, brother. You have gag order yasso, gag order deso. Then taxpayers' money are spent on empty building for the tax administration. Empty building. We have money spent on empty building and money and building where people in. Them can't have a bathroom for use in a courthouse. Judge, lawyer, clerk of court. Don't have bathroom for take a P or a D. But we are spend money on empty building. But who own those empty buildings, we are not supposed to know. There's gag order on that. Andrew Honest gag everything, go like say, in by Jamaica. So this is no news to us right now. So this is a gag order. So Nexim Holdings. Nexim Holdings second with the government in a court over much $100 million come out of NHT for them to build 200 houses. The house no bill, they end up in a court in a cascas. The settlement is gag. Taxpayers, NHT, NHT contributors can't know the level of the deal that Nexim Holdings and the government plus NHT making a courthouse. Gag order. Gag order upon the illicit 8. The criminal politician them when a parade around the country for we to vote for criminals again. We don't know how them enough, but if we can vote for criminals. Can you imagine the type of corrupt prime minister we have people? The man corrupt, you know. People this is our environment. We don't business if you're a labor writer, you know, vote at all. It's a Jamaica environment. And man spill oil in the water and kill our people, fish, wildlife, and all type of wildlife, and people livelihood get hurt, strangled, while the man own true juice. While the maker of true juice get to make more juice, Senegal or foreigner with Jamaica consume it, and them hurt the island. Eh? And Andrew Honest side with them. And I come tell me, say this brother. No, man, Andrew Honest, man. Andrew Honest is a traitor. People is a traitor move. People is a traitor. I'm in a business if you're labor. Look for the good. Sorry, people. Look for the good people. Looking for the traitor move this. Traitor move. Make you hear Miss what next Miss Jackson have to say right here, son.
So did I say I don't know where to start? That's because I still cannot wrap my mind around the idea that our environmental regulator felt they had the authority to enter into any kind of agreement on our behalf, right, on behalf of the citizens of the country, in relation to an environmental protection issue, and then tell me and you say it's a secret deal and we can't see it. So enter the Minister of Environment. Well, we call him that. He really isn't the Minister of Environment. Anyway, Matthew Samuda deals with environmental matters, and he gets involved and says a secret deal is to be released. And when we see it, bear shock. Bear shock are gone into this case. Now, Minister Samuda tells me he heard about this matter on the news. But remember, I said he really isn't Minister of Environment. That's because NEPA, the National Environment and Planning Agency, falls under the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Who is the actual minister? It's Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And up to the time I've recorded this video, we haven't heard from him in terms of what he knew and when he knew it. And it's always important, you know, in a story like this, when you have wheels within wheels, to take a step back and to look at the big picture.
People, this is bad. People, this is bad. You can't even trust NEPA. Right now, the confidence of Jamaica gone, not trust NEPA. Imagine NEPA. And to owners mash up everything. NEPA. One of the last agencies in the government who could have look, but look here. It's under Andrew Honest, not true in them office. Nothing under Andrew Honest are run good. I believe, I might be wrong, stand to be corrected, that every office under Andrew Honest are hustling. Use them for leverage and get cash out of them. Heart. Why Heart are doing them office and not under Ministry of Education? Tell me now. Is it because Heart get money from overseas? You have, you know, donation that come to Heart and all them things there, and you have to run through him. Why Heart is under the Prime Minister? Why? Why Heart is not under the Ministry of Education? Why? Me hear people get locked up there and I know the Prime Minister don't come say nothing and him over it. It's like you have a manager and major thing are going on and I know the manager don't come say a thing. And him heap up all of them officer under him, you know. I know hella broke loose in this agency. Him don't come say one damn thing. Me say Andrew Honest go like say Jamaica fee man him wife. You see? Me go like say Andrew Jamaica I my wife. Place. And he might try, you know, and come find me night. People, the man they might make deal behind my back. It's like fish and game. You know the wildlife people up here so fish and game. It's like they catch a company, a sell deer meat, a chain, and they go behind the people them back, go make a deal, fish and wildlife, you know, out of court. Remember, say there's an agency, you know, you're working for the people. This agency is to protect with environment. And if you who's supposed to protect with environment, go in behind the back, go make some deal to rat it. Who can we trust? Andrew come out of office. People, Andrew come out of office. God no. Andrew come out of office. The man is unfit. The man statutory declaration cannot be certified. People, 4 years now ago. 4 years now ago. Me don't expect nothing better from a man like that. No sign a code of conduct. Me don't expect nothing from a man who's under criminal investigation for illicit enrichment. Me don't expect no better from a man who is under investigation for tax fraud. What you expect from a man like that, people? What is coming from a man like this? The man that mash up the country, people. People, come here. The brother not come to do nothing for the country, people. Look on the road, people. Everything that does get bad, so people. The buildings, the courthouse, the schools, the hospital, people, everything don't get bad, so. It's just like you have your house and the door fall off, the window fall off, the roof fall leak, the siding bad. Everything just smash up in your yard one time. It's just like you have a car. Everything just mash up in your car one. It's like you now maintain it. You wasn't doing no work whatsoever. Working on a 28 bank account, it seems, gentle people. The man was not doing no work whatsoever. Look for the people. How can every ministry just mash up, every agency not working, not functioning for the people? People, tell me if this is an accident that not now work for the people. Because the brother come in there. Remember, you know, before him spend the money on the people, him take it and give himself 300% raise. Last year, Jamaica was on the verge of falling over the cliff, right? Them take 300% raise, push it over the cliff. Them know, Nigel know, since jump off and gone there. Them know so Jamaica was on the verge of falling over the cliff. The man not take one may take 50% raise, you know. The man take 300%, the man take the amount we need to push Jamaica over the cliff. Me say, Andrew Honest, him job, I believe, is to mash up Jamaica. Him come to take up where Siaga left off. Destabilizing Jamaica was Siaga's business. Destabilizing Jamaica was Siaga's business. Tell me which part Andrew Honest said is different. Tell me which part Andrew Honest is different. Everything can go bad so in the country one time. The brother are wicked. You sell out the country for rich man. Betrayal, people. The man is a traitor. Let's watch some more what this is have to say.
Treason decides to sue Tradewinds in association with this pollution incident. That did not help them. No wonder attorney Marcus Goff, who is representing the group Friends of the Rio Cobre, calls this agreement a sellout. It is a disgraceful betrayal of the public trust. That's what.
Hold on, you don't hear the deal with them sign. Like any citizen said, "Ma sue Tradewind." The government and Tradewind make up a deal. Say no, you can't sue them. So the government back Tradewind over the citizen. Screw your need. Screw what you went through. Screw what it cost you. The pain and suffering, the money, the this, the that. Screw that. Because the NEPA and Tradewind make a deal behind the people in back. silent, them come in a court and tell the judge say, the judge can't see the agreement because it's private. Them have the balls. NEPA came in a court. Listen to me. If them have the power to do these things, we know set under Andrew Honest. NEPA is under him. If him have the power to do this, him have the power to send people to prison, and him have the power to let go people. Andrew Honest is at fault here, people. Under him, Andrew Honest is the leader, him are the prime minister, him over it. If he's not just the prime minister, him take up this office and put under him and appear corruption and go under them office. But what you expect from a corrupt Rastafari man? Why Andrew Honest should be blamed for all of this? Listen, Andrew Honest's own words.
I don't want you to come to me with that foolishness, you know. You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want labor rights carry that stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
So you know who should hold accountable. Andrew Honest should resign. Andrew Honest is failing as a prime minister, period. Plus these agencies were put under him. They must sit and go on there. And you're going to make some secret deal behind the people in back. Andrew Honest to go, man. Labor right, what do no man? The man will sell you out and give you poison for yam. The man will give poison for yam. The man will accept any goddamn thing if they want to test out anything. The man will take it, you know, give a ras. People of environment, you know. People have a look at Jamaica that. If we don't have leaders to protect, we look at dirt, we look at rock, what we do foreign and things, boy, one day we'll go back. If you're a politician, we allow rich man to destroy the country, what is going to be left there for a grand picnic? This is major, people. This is not minor. This is major. Me just play something for yesterday. Bunting expose the Andrew Honest administration. How them let backside miners now pay no money, people. Now pay taxes to the country. They just take out the backside dirt, destroy the country. Or Andrew Honest allow the big boy them to slide by tax. Now pay nothing. Government now pay attention to none of these big boys. We have it on the page. Bunting tell you the whole story. Expose the Andrew Honest administration. Not collecting no money from backside mine. Man, I dig down the country to rot it. Mashing up the country, we not get no money out of it, no taxes to the country, nothing. It's on the page. Andrew Honest must resign. Andrew Honest must resign. Period. Andrew Honest must resign. People, this is not politics, you know. This is our environment. This have nothing to do with, this is our environment, people. I don't know this, this is our environment. And if you can make a man pollute the water, pollute the place, right? And then you let them go because it now go look for true juice, environmental wise, right? You know, look good for them, if you know, say a company and mash up the environment. And if you see Andrew Honest talk about climate change and environment, this and environment that, bro, and money Andrew Honest look at him and talk about this climate change shit. He don't mean nothing. He don't give a damn about nothing, people. So let me continue to play another clip from Miss Jackson. People, I want you guys go on the one page. Go support her now. Because she can reason with sense. I love watch her video them. Because she's solid. She's solid, people. And she have whole of knowledge in a many different areas. So me go up on her page enough time go get some knowledge. Yeah?
Citizen decides to sue trade winds in association with this pollution incident. That did not help them. No wonder attorney Marcus Goff, who is representing the group Friends of the Rio Cobre, calls this agreement a sellout. It is a disgraceful betrayal of the public trust. That's what it is. That's what I would call it. Then, of course, the even more disgraceful attempt to keep this agreement secret. So look at the agreement again. It says they agree to maintain in strict confidence the existence of this settlement agreement. So we weren't even supposed to know it existed. Wonder if somebody screwed up there. And the fact that we now know what is in it should not blind us to the fact that it's completely out of order that this agreement was made at all. Now, according to Minister Samuda, the government wasn't satisfied that the issue had been handled at the board leadership level with the required standards of transparency and openness.
People, a major betrayal, that's why you guys understand. This is nothing small, people. What else Andrew Onis allow in the country? What else him allow them to do to it? What else Andrew Onis allow to slide in the country? They already tell about the backside miners, them mash up a country, they not pay $1, they not pay taxes, they not pay nothing. But man truck a run. As long as politician truck a run and make money to carry dirt, I just them want to benefit. The politician they will have them truck into the backside mine, and them want to benefit. Look, Padina man. It is alleged that the Prime Minister have 160 truck between him and the wife in the backside mine. These are the allegations that are out there, right? So you want to tell me, say, these trucks, I just benefit for him. The people in the country not benefiting, right? Because Bunty tell we that them not collect nothing from this backside company. Them operate for free. People are mash up the country for free. Right now, Jamaica should have demonstrate and shut down all of them mining people. That's who knows why you soft here, man. Me don't know Jamaica up there. A black mining until we get some freaking answers. No money now come from mining, people. They might destroy your life, pollute the place everywhere. No money now come from mining. Andrew allowing big friend to slide. Eh? It's a big old dirty company now pay $1. Eh? Because what may I hear, people? Make them claim say this company pay more than what the fine would have been. So they pay about $19 million to clean up. Who gives a rat's ass? Who no destroy the environment? Who no fi clean up? I don't give a damn how much it costs. No. So they must say no, don't charge them. For what me hear from Ms. Jackson, it seems as if there's a good case to charge them people. It's a good case to have them charged because the case look good on NEPA side. But, you know, in a look good on true Jews, environmental-wise, a business, worldwide. So we must suffer the consequence. Do you hear me say, people? We must, so they must say it costs them 19 million to this, that, and the fine when they charge is $100 million. No, look how many years, almost every month, people look on this, almost every month, backside mine or whatever, spill in the real Cobra. Tell me why all this time them not raise the fine for polluting the river. 100,000 Jamaican dollars. People, me attack, me say $100,000 to spill in the mine. That's what you pay, right? Them know say this are going on a regular basis. Why them not raise the fine? So this can deter these companies where dump stuff in the river. When on the backside mine, a true Jews company, I want to go to Jamaica. And politicians still keep that fine low for their friends. They don't want to hurt them friend, man. Because they know their friend are going to dump stuff in the river. Sooner or later. Andrew Onis is a traitor. Cannot be trusted. Maybe you hear this lady say one more time.
The Samuda, the government wasn't satisfied that the issue had been handled at the board leadership level with the required standards of transparency and openness. So the board chairman, Weldon Madden, offered his resignation, and the minister says his resignation was accepted. Now bear in mind, Mr. Madden had told the Gleaner he didn't remember the board making a decision on this. Bear in mind as well, it's Mr. Madden who supposedly signed the secret agreement. A signature said to be his on the signature page, although we don't see any name above the signature. Now tell me something, it makes sense to you that the board chairman doesn't remember anything about this issue? An agreement to make a secret deal with a company accused of environmental pollution, and the board chairman doesn't even remember it? A secret deal that must have sent up red flags for anybody who looked at it, right? Tell me, what is happening here? What is really happening here? Was the board chairman made a scapegoat? Is he being thrown under the bus? Now bear in mind, Mr. Samuda says he agrees that the criminal case should have been withdrawn because he says NEPA told him that the oil spill was largely confined to Tradewind's property, but that some seepage occurred into the Rio Cobre, but that the extent of the seepage wasn't significant enough to cause that the criminal case should have been withdrawn because he says NEPA told him that the oil spill was largely confined to Tradewind's property, but that some seepage occurred into the Rio Cobre, but that the extent of the seepage wasn't significant enough to cause a fish kill or require an environmental impact assessment. They're saying it's not that 0 fish were killed. They were saying whole heap of fish never dead, therefore it doesn't rise to the level of being called a fish kill.
You hear that, people? Whole heap of fish never dead, so it don't rise to the level of calling it a fish kill. When right now there are residents who are bawling out, say them lose a lot during that spill. There are residents who are making noise right now because NEPA went behind them back, go make some deal and left them out of it. Them can't go back go sue nobody, because NEPA block that. What a wicked government. Who knows to say Andrew Una's government is not for you, the poor, it's for the rich. Una idiot. If you don't see that right now, a man apart to the love. If you're ready for the country, this should have pissed you off. This has nothing to do with anything, people. This is our environment, you know, man. People, this is how we look at Jamaica, you know, man. We look at river, we beach, people, we mountain. And this is a man who want to go cockpit mountain, go do what? You see it? You see it? Andrew Una's not even go nowhere close the cockpit country. No, sir. Him no respect the environment. He no respect us. He no respect the island. Look at the country I mash up. Look at the roads, people. Look at the hospital. Look at everything. And to honest, you may say, Rastaman pick me a one on again. That brother no come to do nothing more than mash up Jamaica here. What he want left a white man bidding. He want the needs, white man bidding. Some more agreement, white man bidding. Cashless, white man bidding. Everything is him a push of a white man. Not even for him own. Not even for him own policy. Him not no legacy, you know. Him not have no legacy. Everything is him a push of a white man agenda. Pound way. Fatten up in pocket and can't stop it. Money up. Yo. People not supposed to listen to this. But me say, when me hear Dean Jackson, I explain it. I say, wow. She explained so clear, especially the first video I played.
So there's a whole heap going on here. Let's break it down, all right? This all started the 11th of December 2023 when there was an oil spill into the Rio Cobre. This is what NEPA, that's a National Environment and Planning Agency, said in its report, in its chronology of events about the spill. They said that when they investigated on the 12th of December, it was revealed that heavy fuel oil had been released from the boiler house at Jamaica Beverages that's operated by Tradewind Citrus, and that's a company that makes True Juice. An enforcement notice was issued and charges were filed against Tradewinds for breaches of the Wildlife Protection Act for polluting a river containing fish, and the matter was being heard in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Now, I should say that according to NEPA, their enforcement report dated the 23rd of February 2024 said Tradewinds took all necessary steps to address the impact of the oil spill and that they had eliminated any further threat to the environment from the facility. But shock, shock, shock. NEPA comes to court last week and says they came to an agreement with Tradewinds and they're discontinuing the court case. The judge asked for a copy of the agreement. The lawyer said, no, the judge can't see the agreement because it's confidential. Of course.
People, I want to hear what I want. Not even the judge, not even the court, not even the judge can see a copy of the agreement. Jamaica, come here, man. Come here, man. Let me ask you, where are the labor right blogger them they will say they love Jamaica? Because someone not do on the work and me don't say they love Jamaica and the labor right blogger them. Me here want to say they love Jamaica. Is this, I mean, this is okay, right, sir? Seriously, if you really love your country, well, when I get paid, you have to just go along with whatever. You know, but look on this here, people. This is our environment. They're going to make deal behind the back. Agency going to make deal behind the people and back. Before you go to court, go trash it out. We have a court system at Jamaica, like somebody collect money behind the back. People will never hear about the half of it.
So there's a whole heap going on here. Let's break it down, all right? This all started the 11th of December 2023 when there was an oil spill into the Rio Cobre. This is what NEPA, that's a National Environment and Planning Agency, said in its report, in its chronology of events about the spill. They said that when they investigated on the 12th of December, it was revealed that heavy fuel oil had been released from the boiler house at Jamaica Beverages that's operated by Tradewind Citrus, and that's a company that makes True Juice. An enforcement notice was issued and charges were filed against Tradewinds for breaches of the Wildlife Protection Act for polluting a river containing fish, and the matter was being heard in the St. Catherine Parish Court. Now, I should say that according to NEPA, their enforcement report dated the 23rd of February 2024 said Tradewinds took all necessary steps to address the impact of the oil spill and that they had eliminated any further threat to the environment from the facility. But shock, shock, shock. NEPA comes to court last week and says they came to an agreement with Tradewinds and they're discontinuing the court case. The judge asked for a copy of the agreement. The lawyer said, no, the judge can't see the agreement because it's confidential. Of course, that makes headlines and everybody's saying, oh, what the hell are going on? So did I say I don't know where to start? That's because I still cannot wrap my mind around the idea that our environmental regulator felt they had the authority to enter into any kind of agreement on our behalf, right, on behalf of the citizens of the country, in relation to an environmental protection issue, and then tell me and you say it's a secret deal and we can't see it. So enter the Minister of Environment. Well, we call him that. He really isn't the Minister of Environment. Anyway, Matthew Samuda deals with environmental matters, and he gets involved and says a secret deal is to be released, and when we see it, we're shocked.
Shock. Shock. We can't sue, the people can't sue company because NEPA gonna make deal with them. And you know, respect the environment. He shouldn't even mention the word maroon out of mouth. A compound town and environment and climate change. Them the word fit Andrew out of mouth. He shouldn't say a word about them there. Out of mouth. Yeah. Them man they all sell out people. It's a traitor. This is traitor people. A traitor work them, you know. This is the job of a traitor. People, if we have people, NEPA the cinema, the agency where take care of environment, make sure Jamaica nice for grand picnic them. Yeah? And if we can have this, can you imagine how much of that crap are going on we don't know about? Can you imagine how much things are going on we don't know about? Is it why such man put the office in them office? I was reading where NEPA turned him down, him after some permit for build somewhere, and NEPA turned him down, right? Kind of developer. And all of a sudden, NEPA end up in them office. Come on, man. So the people can sue Tradewinds. NEPA can, but the people can. Hey, I think everything need to dash away. A bogus deal this. Everything need to dash out. Yeah, man, everything need to dash out. DPP don't know nothing. Judge don't know nothing. All of this need to throw at people. Boy, Andrew Honest, I want big. Boy, no, sir. Him not no shame. People can't trust this man. You can't trust this man, you know. No, sir. I want the people them care. They won't go and look a handout tower. Jamaica people have wise up, you know.
Labor. Well, labor right to be feared, you forgot to feed the big damn shower.
A wide range of chemical products from eating.
The rest of them who were there get $5,000 and a box lunch.
People have to shoot for better than that. Feeding, chicken, that is not the future of Jamaica. We try for soon to sell out the future for some chicken and some feeding. $5,000 and a box lunch. I will still have a problem. Them not have no heart for people, them not love we. Listen to the plan with Delano have to be, if you think so. No, listen to this good.
Delano, me nah go strike them deal there. We have too much opportunity for this country. Great. You see, all of them investment between where you and Eda do, it can be so great if we put more people in the pie. Delano, we have not looked at community tourism the right way, you know.
Yeah, that whole community tourism piece needs a complete reset, and we know that, which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, that they were just making money and doing nothing. Yeah, that whole community tourism piece needs a complete reset, and we know that, which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, that they were just making money and doing nothing. Which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, that they were just making money and doing nothing. That they were just making money and doing nothing. That they were just making money and doing nothing.
Yeah, I wonder why craft market people now make the money. They must send the bus and go to the Indian stores. Yeah, I wonder why the taxi man now make no money. Hotels are invest in a luxury cars, like them in a transportation business now. You wonder why them a charge some taxi driver so much money to park in at the hotel. They might try to destroy us while nothing are fix crime and kill we. People they are trying to destabilize the country, make we poor again. Listen to this.
That paying $5,000 for a park is robbery with aggravation. So I never buy a park because I don't overstand that. And apart from that, when you buy the park, you have to pay rental every month. So I don't overstand that.
And it started off at 2005, then it went to 3.5.
Let me put some thing to this so you guys can understand what you're watching. Taxi drivers, me never know say taxi drivers through Jamaica, them hotel are charged to park $6,500 and $300 a month to operate out of any hotel. Imagine that. Which part in the world hotel, how charge the driver them that? $6,500 to park at a spot. And every month you have to pay $300. $6,500. And every month, $300. Taxi driver have to pay to carry tourists. When you are doing a service, you are creating a service, you already pay all taxes and insurance and all the license and fees where the government want you to pay so your car could be up to date to carry tourists. You already pay the government that. How come hotel find it in them hard for charge you $6,500 a year? Eh? And them say some man buy 4, 5, 6 spot and rent it out and $300 a month. Make we listen to them money, man.
That paying $5,000 for a park is robbery with aggravation. So I never buy a park because I don't overstand that. And apart from that, when you buy the park, you have to pay rental every month. So I don't overstand that.
And it started off at 2005, then it went to 3.5, then it went to 5,000. Today, right now, it's $6,500 for one somebody to own a park. It's also $300 a month on top of that $6,500 Jamaican dollars. One of the hotels is Princess. Another one is Rio, Royalton.
The guys who are getting the opportunity to pick up passengers at these hotels, they're paying these $3,000, $6,000 fees. where are these guys coming from that they have this money? Because that is big money. Where are they getting that money to pay for these parks?
Well, most of the guys who get the money, they are scammers. So they would have sell it to their scamming friend. Right? Or people then go look loan at the bank to go and get the park. But when one person have 4, 5, 6 parks, what you do is lease the park to other people who are around who need it to get a park to make some money.
The hotels that are building now, there's no protection to protect we drivers here on the island in regards to where transportation is concerned.
Right. The parks should share among the three associations. In the original stage, nobody was paying for park until not too long they start selling the park. So you used to just make sure say you have the park and maintain the park, take care of the management or whoever when they come and take them where they want to go without charging them. Instead of paying this money, we shouldn't be paying any money. It should be free.
People, they shouldn't be paying no money. No money. Because you're offering a service to the guests. So when the guests them come out of them room and I look something go downtown, you know, say a fleet attack, you know, so you have taxi there. You know, your guests don't have to stock up. I even go up on the road and go take the wrong car. So this should be free for the taxi driver them. Who collect this $6,500 plus $300 a month? Who? Where the money I go? Eh? So talk about 312.36. 312.36. So for the year they spent $3,600 plus for parking. So the 5,000. So it's almost $10,000 they must spend. Me rotted. Me clot. People, if you spend $300 a month to park, 312.36, $3,600 on top of the $6,500. Look no man, almost $10,000 the man them a pay. So you talk about taxi drivers spend more than $1 million to operate. No man, no, man, no. Never get the money back. Never get the money back. No man. No man. Or you go get charged for, offer service to guests. What the hotel do for you? Nothing. Nothing. You park on the ground, so you could go park across the street then. No man, no. So hotel make money off of the room them, the food that they charge the guests them, the whole package where they come down there with, and I charge the taxi man them. So the hotel them go like say them make the tourism come to Jamaica, and since them bring the tourism come to Jamaica. Anybody make $1 for them have to pay. And you have a government out there. You have a government out there, but it seems as if, because they say everybody can't pay this, So when they get frustrated and gone, pack up. So when they hear the law no attack like this.
The law I go strike them deal there. We have too much opportunity for this country. Great. You see all of them investment between where you are headed do. It can be so great if we put more people in the pie. The law we have not looked at community tourism the right way,
Yeah, that whole community tourism piece needs a complete reset, and we know that, which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, but they were just making money and doing nothing. Yeah, that whole community tourism piece needs a complete reset, and we know that, which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, but they were just making money and doing nothing. Which is why we kind of decided to cut off a lot of the people who are hanging on to the community tourism thing, but they were just making money and doing nothing. But they were just making money and doing nothing. But they were just making money and doing nothing.
You ever wonder why all of a sudden everything does so hard for everybody in a tourism? Craft vendor them come out on a ball. It's harder now to get them sit register, to get them permit. Them a ball how UDC I give them a hard time to get them permit now. Warm time. Cruise ship a come. Them have to go down one place and pay 30 of them each time. Out of trade that I had people, craft vendors. They say 30 of them go down the ship pier. No, them not have this thing for the people them to benefit. Because number one, we should have make sure say buses are carry tourists to craft market. That should have be one thing for all shipper come out there. The brochure, craft market brochure must be on all cruise ship. And a vehicle I drag them there. If you don't work a craft market, listen to me I say. We don't come with a plan with them shipping company there. Talk to the boss because remember I'm a drive on ship sail on ship all the time, right? So before you come on any island, there are brochures, you go to a counter, you already know where you go before the ship even land. People are going Wise Falls, wherever them are going on the island. You already book your stuff before the ship lands. So by the time the ship dock, you have the bus out there wait for you to take a go where you go and back before the ship ready to leave. So how come the Banaga craft market? How come the people have to go down there go pay? Eh? You shouldn't pay $1. How come the people have to go down there like 30 and then go beg tourists to stop? What kind of nonsense that? You should have a bus that goes straight to the tourists, that the craft market. It should have been one. It should have been known that craft people have a name for food. The Jamaican people them name nothing people. They make us dead for hungry. Everything in the Jamaica is working against us. Just like we put up the video yesterday where Bunting is telling us that the backside company they not pay no money, but them that compare road. Guess what them do now? Backside company slide now make no money. Millions of dollars in them in the slide. You know? See this a company if you get tack up, they make the slide. Chinese tax break, duty-free imports, container for container, duty-free. You next door, we look at Jamaican business, bring in a barrel and see what money them charge, bring in a crate and see if you're not dead for collect it. Eh? See them treat we, the people. Now, what them do is make all the Indians see we all them hoteliers, them big boy from overseas. The one of them get duty-free imports and tax break. Now, make these boys don't pay no taxes. That's why the road them can't fix. Because them come to we, the poor people, tax out with cloth. Look at them do to the taxi man, them come to taxi man and motorists to make up for the big boys them not pay. Imagine if everybody was paying their fair share, all of Jamaica that really have carpet. Never talk about carpet. If the rich boys were paying their fair share in Jamaica, all of Jamaica would have good road, employment, nothing would run come overseas. The rich boy they not pay their fair share, and on top of that, they might give you less than $2 an hour. Slave wages. Look what it, man. You're not paying at the system, you're not paying the police, but as Chinese man get robbed, so police are come to you. Yeah? And something do a Chinese man, so before 12 hours, police know a name and they pan the targeting. Chinese man, you know, who now pay taxes. If I him alone, police will get paid. Indians, see away. Them big boys, see away. But go mess with them and see what happens to you. Go mess with them and say police are not going to do quick and fast. Eh? Police coming at you quick and fast, but them no pay to taxes, you know. If I them alone, police dead for hungry, you know. But Chinese want the police to post up on them place where they feel threatened at evening time and certain weekend, they want police to they are about them. But if I them alone, police on them, you know. How can ever government will do that? Give other people unfair advantage. Eh? Give them tax break, them can allow to sell them bread for $1.50. You have to sell the bread for $2 because you never get tax break. Duty-free imports. You bring a little crate, a little carton, a little box come from overseas with some stuff for your business. Your own government tack you up on the wall like Jesus on the cross. Mr. China man come in with him container for container, junk food, all type of wicked thing to kill we have. Duty-free. Tax break. Government knows them say, boy, after 5 years, we don't pay the taxes. Government knows them use them. Eh? And 4.99 years, I see somebody else pop up in this store. Store a run, store never empty, store no lockdown. But the next person pop up in there with a different name. Government know that. Like they don't care if you collect taxes from the people who have it. People who come from the richest country in the world. We don't have it like that. Why don't you collect the taxes, the duties from imports, so we can fix up the economy? Fix the country up. Right, people? You see what I say? We need the revenue so our country can grow. Jamaica full of a lot of poor people. So when we have big boys, if they're not left off what if left there. When we have the big company, the fight, and they not pay their fair share. But look, it seems as if they have pressure Jamaican in the tourist industry. It look like say they have pressure we. Because we hear the Antigua president say, Sandals come to them and ask a waiver for bringing a fleet of luxury cars. And now Sandals is greedy. Because Philip Taxi, his taxi men them and women in Antigua depend largely on tourism for survival, to carry tourists from the airport and around. So why would Sandals want to bring in a fleet of luxury car? Him call Sandals greedy, and him not going to allow that. So when you hear the Prime Minister of Antigua say that, me say backside. So that I go to Jamaica then. Because Sandals a Jamaica company, right? Yes. So if I ask a waiver over, so that means say Jamaica government already allow everything. Them corrupt on the slack. Me ask in the comment section if Sandals have a fleet of cars out there. People say yes. Then me say, why would Sandals want to go in a transportation business? In a hotel business. That's why the Prime Minister of Antigua, so Sandals, is greedy. So you want to take away everything. So you see why they would have charged these taxi men and breed their money and disappear. They want to disappear from tourism. And all of these hotels bringing them own a car. So them not only make money off of bed and breakfast and the alcohol and everything, just, all inclusive. They want to make money off of transportation too. Not them big boss. They want to cut taxi man foot from under them. Our government and let them. But listen to the Antiguan president will give me hope. I like this, brother.
Gaston Brown is taking a firm stand against Sandals Resorts International. He's warning that if the company closes its doors in Antigua, the government may step in, seize the property, and sell it to new investors. This comes as Brown claims Sandals owes more than 24 million East Caribbean dollars in unpaid taxes from 2017 to 2021. On his radio show, Brown raised concerns about Sandals' structure, saying it leaves workers at risk of losing severance if the company goes under.
Sandals, all the layering you all doing and protecting yourselves and putting the staff at risk, the Gaston Brown administration will bring that to an end. And if it applies to any other company that are operating hotels in this country, I'll deal with them too, because the law applies to everybody. And hear this now, they're not giving the staff no credit now. So they're using staff tips in their foundation and taking all the credit as Sandals.
That can't be right.
And they're so wicked. You know what they've done? They will set up people to stay at the hotel or go and eat at the hotel. Alarming, the person will go and tip you 50 US or 100 US. And if you don't put it in the Sandals and Foundation, they fire you. You're telling me that in this 21st century, that we can allow Sandals or any other hotel property to treat our people like that, including our CARICOM nationals? Really? I am saying here that that is a type of plantation behavior that I am totally opposed to. And Sandals will be put in their place. In fact, if we have to go to Parliament to deal with that tip policy, to tell them to touch the staff tip, we'll deal with it too. If Sandals decide to spite us and lock down the hotel, we go to Parliament, we compulsory acquire it, and we sell it to somebody else so that it can be reopened.
You hear that? This is a Prime Minister we want. We want a Prime Minister who have half the size of this brother balls. Hey? I did not know. Because the brother me learn from people, me I listen to him, Me I listen to him, right? And I listen to a lot of things when I say. The brother say, Sandals is taking the tip. What he said in this video, that Sandals send people up in there to go shop, like secret customer. Sting operation. Sting operation will sting the workers them. Have somebody going to go eat and give the workers a tip. And if the worker pocket the money, you get fired. Look at Sandals, I don't know. So Jamaica people must get tip. So the tip is going to the Sandals Foundation. You can't make that up. So tip go to Sandals Foundation, and the man says so. And me say so. He know better than me. Nobody in Jamaica not tell we this. Delano not tell we. Minister of Tourism not tell we. Andrew not tell we them a thing. Yeah. Mr. Brown not tell we. Gaston Brown. Say Sandals tip. Them take the tip, people. put in at the foundation. So him say, them go as far as the way them don't want to get no tip. And where them serious about the tip to go in the foundation. They will send people in there to eat, sting you. And if them give you a tip, and they put the tip in your pocket. I mean, see something I talk about this before, but somebody in the comment section say, if somebody want to give you a tip, let them squeeze you somewhere behind closed doors. Well, that person could be one of the person who has sting you too. The person who I give you behind closed doors, I might have sting you too. How you know who I give you a tip and it's genuine? How you know? How you know? This is cruel. Let me listen to Glaston Brown one more time. Listen good here, man.
Gaston Brown is taking a firm stand against Sandals Resorts International. He's warning that if the company closes its doors in Antigua, the government may step in, seize the property, and sell it to new investors. This comes as Brown claims Sandals owes more than 24 million East Caribbean dollars in unpaid taxes from 2017 to 2021. On his radio show, Brown raised concerns about Sandals' structure, saying it leaves workers at risk of losing severance if the company goes under.
Sandals, all the layering you're all doing and protecting yourselves and putting the staff at risk, the Gaston Brown administration will bring that to an end. And if it applies to any other company that are operating hotels in this country, I'll deal with them too, because the law applies to everybody. And hear this now, they're not giving the staff no credit now. So they're using staff tips in their foundation and taking all the credit as Sandals.
That can't be right.
And they're so wicked. You know what they've done? They will set up people to stay at the hotel or go and eat at the hotel. Alarming, the person will go and tip you 50 US or 100 US. And if you don't put it in the Sandals and foundation, they fire you. You're telling me that in this 21st century, that we can allow Sandals or any other hotel property to treat our people like that, including our CARICOM nationals? Really? I am saying here that that is a type of plantation behavior that I am totally opposed to, and Sandals would be put in their place. In fact, if we have to go to Parliament to deal with that tip policy, to tell them to touch the staff tip, we'll deal with it too, you know. If Sandals decide to spite us and lock down the hotel, we go to Parliament, we compulsory acquire it, and we sell it to somebody else so that it can be reopened.
Family, you can't see it clear, so we're not benefit of nothing. We were set out to stay poor at Jamaica. Social media teach you a lot of stuff, you know. You see that social media? Thank God for social media, people. I swear to God. Social media teach you a lot of stuff. What I learn in a social media era, and by doing this type of work and read and research, is that them not decide from the beginning to make our life better. People. And it has been both parties, like them working with other people to keep it poor. I hope if Mark Golden get a chance, he come in and come do something different like a Michael Manley. The only man who they love we are Michael Manley, you know. The only man who really do stuff are Michael Manley, you know. The amount of stuff that Michael Manley do in the first term, you know, people. The amount of stuff that Michael Manley do in the first term. But as I grow older, I look and say, you know, say, all them tourism thing are going to Jamaica and really benefit to non-people. It does not benefit the big boys. How can you have a hotel system that is paying $15 overseas to anybody? When you come to Jamaica, you pay less than $2 an hour. Or even $2 an hour. People that are slave, who allow that? Politician, remember you have the PNP there to who negotiate. Even the Spanish hotel under the PNP, them come in, you know. So they would have negotiated for us to get that $2 and that $2 hour too. So it has been years, decades, people of this. We as Jamaica need to look in ourselves and see what we want. People have got to stand up for ourselves. I tell you all the time on this platform, is we, the people who call ourselves PNP and Labour Right, to push up fist and bell against politician, PNP and Labour Right, and PSOJ. What I say is PSOJ, politician, PNP and Labour Right versus we, the people. And we, the people, is the PNP and the Labour Right. You hear me I say? So we will come out here and make nice and cuss out each other on social media. Look no man, if I know we one hungry man. God bless the little thing where we get come election season. Yeah, so the festival season, yeah, so election time, are the only time look money run, boy. Yeah. Because both politicians them use the money to keep themselves in a power. Taxpayers' money are spent per we. Because the whole time, the whole 5 year, the whole 4 year, what they take to see them, not done, boy, you know, see them disappear, everything run down and they gone. They won't remember to do stuff come election time. Why? Here come taxpayers' money I spend again. Why they must spend it that time come to election? They must spend it to keep themselves in a power. They must curry favor. Politicians only spend money on themselves. What them the thief out? They throw like a can out there to curry favor with us come election time. Guys, I want you to wake up and look at it, you know. And this has been the pattern of PNP and Labour right for decades. But this what we have in the government right now is the worst thing ever, people, this administration. If you cannot trust with the environment, bro, the environment, make big boy pay. He guilty, you spilling in the river or not. So it's a clear-cut case. You can't say no sit no waste of the river, you know. A clear-cut case. And someone said in the comment section, how we know say you spend this $19 million? Where's the evidence? Somebody said in the comment section, you know, where is the evidence of the $19 million what them claim them spend? I'm with that question. How we got just Andrew Honest when him lie so much? How we got just little Matthew when little Matthew a liar? Can him go niggle go tell the people them say the water where the Princess Hotel I use is not coming from a Lagwood plant, but it's reverse osmosis and desalinized water. So all him a liar too. Him lie to the people and get the water come out a shit truck. Who remember that? When I eat that boy, you know. Remember them, we still have their file, you know, in the library, you know. Remember, you know. Let me tell you how Andrew Honest one we mash up, man. Remember we have water truck, you know. People are telling when Andrew Honest come to mash up the country people. The first thing he man do is mash up the truck, you know. The PNP have them truck up to carry water. The man just park them, look on them Benz truck. Little Matty come out and say, boy, because the engine, the gearbox couldn't handle the terrain. People is lie. Because I went and do my own research on Benz truck in Africa, in some Hispanic country. Yes. In South America, people, some Benz truck come up some dirt road, a haul log. Or some double Benz truck, some double, a haul double, and a pure gear them are flinging at them truck here. Benz truck, Matthew say. It good enough for the hills. He might also give you another excuse. So some money did not take out, meaning for the municipal building office where it was. Okay. If money are thief out of it, your party coming to power. Instead of dump these trucks and let them down to rat like that. Millions and millions of dollars, you know, to Benz this, you know. Millions and millions of dollars to show so Andrew Honest wicked. He come in to destroy the country. I don't know what the people them doing. The first thing the man take from where water. See that? Rapid response system, people. When a PNP put in their labor right, a taxpayer money pay for it. And a PNP politician out of their pocket. PNP was in power and them buy them truck here. Labor right come in. What them do? Park up the truck them. Give a shit truck. And them a shit truck a carry water. So the nigga will have its big water crisis. Because we get fair understand say the water when I come from Lagwood plant I got the Princess Hotel. Right? Little Matthew, go on the grill, go have meeting with the people them. Lie to the people them face and tell them say this hotel is not using the water where I come from the main, which is a Lagwood plant, and that is not the source of them water, them drought. Them create some type of drought. Them create some type of drought on the grill. The whole time the hotel has suck out the water, people. If come down and meet with the nigger people them, tell them that the water this hotel is using is desalinized water and reverse osmosis. Desalinized water for the ones in the back, a salt water turned fresh. Reverse osmosis, a dirty water turned usable. You understand me? I say people, sewage or whatever. Yeah? So that them say them I do. But when they know, say the people, they did not know that the people in Negril ain't stupid. The people in Negril called NEPA. NEPA told them that they did not grant any permit to the Princess Hotel in Negril to have no desalinization plant and a reverse osmosis plant. So therefore, what Matthew was saying to the people them was a lie. So we're gonna trust them people there. Eh? Or we're gonna trust them people. We have problem on aisle 6. It's bad. Eh? May I tell the people, cannot trust Andrew Honest. Everything in their office compromise. Eh? See what I want with heart there in their office. In their office there. I know him not come out and say a word and him over it. Eh? Me see my holler about unemployment rate. Let me tell you something again. I'm going to tell you again. The Office of Economic Growth and Job Creation under Andrew and pick it up. Claims him can grow the economy. Claims him can create job. But the economy when I walk out, that's why he walk out and talk about, tell lie about the economy. Because it's under him, I don't want to show like it'll bear fruit. Like he's not useless. It's under me. So make sure I'm doing a good job. That's why it says everywhere, economy, 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 economy. That's why he went out and take money that the country don't have. Future money, borrow money for the future. Give the people them $20,000 to prove something. You rather put in a further debt, Andrew Honest, to prove that your job, the poor job you do for the economy, is doing so well that you can give everybody $20,000. Boy, you're deceptive. Boy.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. They already told us. Where's him going with some people is all a lie. He want to make it look like say the economy that is under him because economic growth and job creation under him. So we have to create this illusion that he's doing such a wonderful job balancing the economy because it's under him. That's why everywhere you hear him go talk about this economy, we can't see. We can't see the economy. Nigel Clark already tells us the economy bad. He warned me before him get off. They already defund the police, them cut police funding. Government ministries, departments, and agencies. Nigel Clark warned them before him left. They must cut overtime pay. So the first to get cut is the police. I read it for you the other day. Them cut police overtime. Remember police, when crime is the highest, police, them cut police money. People, the man are run the country good. And they must go. Based on this a water thing and it's a NEPA thing. Can't trust them, man. If I can't trust NEPA, you see man, I mash up the country, man. Make people lose hope in the agency in the country. People lose hope in every goddamn thing in the government, in the police, in the soldier, them, all the soldier, them water down. Everything that's water down and Andrew Honest, you know? They man mash up the country. How about you, man? Me say, this brother no come to do no work. No man not so dumb. Anyone that we can say this not right, that need to fix. If one of we can say we don't have enough money, brother, to give yourself a raise. You run a business. Everybody can know say, boy, we don't have enough money to give yourself this a type of raise, yeah. And there's nowhere in the world anybody ever get 300% raise. That is a fact right there. Say Andrew Honest collapse the country with the pay raise. May I tell you no? Last year, corporate taxes drop. There's a drop in corporate tax last year. And this year, when the budget have a whole night, Nigel Clark, I tell me the reason why. It was because corporate tax dropped last year. But last year, remember how them deceptive. Look for the deception. It was last year while corporate tax dropped. Them tell me say, we are the superpower of the Caribbean. Big write-up in the Miami Herald, right? It was last year them tell me say, we have the best bounce back off a big C in the Caribbean. It was last year when them take 300% raise. It was also last year when corporate tax dropped. And the drop in corporate tax last year, a deficit in the budget this year. You saw that I say? You saw them boy are deceptive. Jamaica was on a cliff, people going over the cliff, on the edge. All it need is a little balance, a little weight in the gravity in the back of the bus. Sorry. Well, Nigel Clark and Andrew Honest lift up 300% raise out of the back of the bus. Flip the bus headway over the precipice. No, they never have to take so much raise, family. People they never have to take so raise. Me I tell you, say, they never have to take so much raise. If you run a business, I even think about giving the employees them raise. It is when the business is slow and things low, you give them the type of raise there. Me ask you, unless you want to mash up your company. So me I tell you, say Andrew Owen's job is to mash up Jamaica. And some me see it is my belief. Some me feel. People, thank you for watching this video, man. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Them boy cannot be trusted with nothing. The environment, brother. The environment. We can't trust NEPA. Backside. NEPA must come out of Andrew Owen's office. All of them office must come out of Andrew Owen's office. Andrew himself must come out of office. Andrew need to step down. NEPA under you. Look what go on there. Scandal. Heart under you. Look what go on there. Scandal. Are you on one more term? But third term loading? You're going to pivot to what? More corruption, cause we can't hear every day. It's more corruption, more corruption. We're tired of you, brother. We country can't run some, man. Give me back a good Jamaica, man. Good God. You know some people forgot prison though. Sure. People, thank you for watching this video, man. Manners and respect to each and every one of there, so. Manners and respect to each and every one. This, may I tell you some, man. Sure. This brother something else, you know, man. This brother, boy. No shame the man have. Look what corruption under him. No, this is a corruption they over heart. We're under him. Corruption, environmental betrayal. NEPA under him. Taxes, statutory declaration cannot be certified going 4 years. Under illicit enrichment investigation. Under investigation for tax fraud. Refuse to sign the code of conduct. Blocking putting gag orders from politicians for no come out, come talk. Whole heap of white powder found in Jamaica, all you know, come out, come talk. Brother, you know good enough. You know good. We don't say never good enough. Because we did not seek 70 years for the freedom of information, for documents to be made public to us. And what that? We don't say it wasn't good. He was planning to come do something just like this, or worse. When they ask for 70 years, Andrew Owen's, remember he wanted 70 years for documents to be released. That when they're dead and gone, we can see all the corruption they do in the office. Remember, we don't say never good to Andrew Owen's. The man want undated resignation letter. That means that anybody rise against his corruption, he can come down upon him and get rid of them. Undated resignation letter. You know good, man. You know good, man. If you go, man. You know good, man. I'm going to see the people. Why? Jamaica people have this NEPA stuff. They make you see what I go on clear. I don't know what else. It shows that Andrew doesn't care about the environment. Don't care about the people. They have no respect, no love for us. Because he couldn't go make a deal with them people there without talking to the people. Them. The people in our meeting and stuff like that. You understand me? I say, people, if I have mediation, where the people at in a mediation? Where the resident them come in at this? Where the resident them, how them come in at this? So does NEPA, exec and some big boy in our room or over the phone. Where the people will get affected directly? Where them come in at all this? Look right around the country. If you don't pay a big boy and them food, and the rest are on a servant and slave, and get everybody rich. Pack up and left the country rich, and we're still poor. Thank you for watching this video, people. Some of them forgot prison in my lifetime, you know. Yeah, man, politician, I forgot prison in my lifetime. How are you, people? How are you, man? Me go on here, sir, before we go say what we must say. We love you, people. Manners of respect. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
We're in strange times in Jamaica. We're living in strange times. Strange times because interesting behavior is rewarded. So, for example, if you're a police officer and you have ambition and you want to turn a senior superintendent of police, you think those who out there are face down bad man, the dog-hearted gunman, them and criminal, they would be rewarded with promotion. You think it's those who are investigating crime, putting tight cases together and putting criminals behind bars would be rewarded. But it seems the fastest way to turn SSP is to work with a friendly media host for a few years, get transferred to the GSCF, and you're catapulted from district constable to senior superintendent in a couple of years.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political thief. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our job, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame. What a travesty. Calls for us to think and think deep.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
This is actually one of the more disturbing features, because what the investigation of the Integrity Commission has revealed is that funds were used from a charity. It's called Positive Foundation, Positive Jamaica Foundation. A charity which, by definition, would have charitable purposes. And some funds in the region of approximately $32,000 US dollars were diverted to pay for a bond in the name of Mr. Honus.
Or his company, his personal company.
And I believe at some point it may have been either in his or his personal holding company, which he owns 100%. And it remained in that form for the life of the bond until it was called. And it was only after the bond had been redeemed and that transaction was now, in a sense, extinct.
Is it reasonable
closed? That, just allow me to finish, that upon questioning by the Director of Investigation that an attempt was made to repay that charitable foundation. So approximately 4 years had elapsed when the funds from the charitable foundation had been used to partially pay for a bond in the name of or for the benefit of Mr. Honus.
And the interest payments on the bond went into him or his personal company's account. And it's only when the Integrity Commission itself looked into this thing and said, hey, but some of the funding for this, $32,000 US of the $94,000 US cost of the bond, came from a charity with which Mr. Honus is very closely associated and is a director. That the necessary rearrangements of the thing were done and the money was returned to the charity. So for several years, he declared that bond as being his or his company's, and he received the payments under that bond.
Prime Minister and Party Leader Andrew Holness.
Is what happened to board money. Now, the other transaction which concerned me was the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it.
Is the man of integrity.
A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL.
In full support
of the best Prime Minister. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL.
And I am very lucky
to have an outstanding Prime Minister.
It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And the number one concern is what happened to board money.
A leader that we can be so proud of.
The transformation. I just gave away 87 black tanks.
Is the best we have had.
Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Health and Wellness, those of you craft this order, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend. My good friend, I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and blood this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What fi gonna eat no money, what fi at you, eat no at you. COVID money missing, we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, them money waste, and bust a man to statue. Say be like a cash you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up, him a got a belt. But it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.